Have you heard about the Ontario Liberals' long-term energy plan? Yes. It is green. It is a good plan. Are you aware that it will cost the province at least $87 billion to implement? I don't care. Are you aware the Green Energy Act takes away the rights of citizens to choose what happens in their communities? That it essentially creates a dictatorship in which the people are not allowed a say in what happens with their land, where they plan to install these green generators? I don't care. The plan relies on 7,000 megawatts of conservation capacity. The term is meaningless. There is no capacity in conservation. You can't plug your toaster into conservation capacity. It doesn't exist. I don't care. The contracts signed with the gas generators are being kept secret. The government refuses to tell you how much of your money they are spending for the power these private companies generate. I don't care. Much of the newfound natural gas is coming from shale gas. The methods they use to extract the gas from the shale is poisoning the water table. In some areas, people have been able to light their tap water on fire. They have been forced to abandon their homes because their wells have been polluted by this process. I don't care. They are planning on installing 9,000 megawatts of wind power. Wind power is unreliable and creates instability in our power grid. They are signing 20-year contracts for wind power that is more than double the going rate for electricity. I don't care. The wind farms are being forced on communities that don't want them. The noise from these wind turbines can be heard from thousands of feet away and continues night and day. The flicker is like a flashbulb going off around you every second, continuously. People have been forced to abandon their homes because it is affecting their health. I don't care. Wind farms produce most of their energy at night when the power isn't needed. The unwanted excess generation is sold at a loss to our neighbors because we can't use it. We have to pay these private wind companies through the nose for power we don't want, then take a kick in the teeth when we have to give the power away. I don't care. Coal power generation is far less costly and provides peak power when needed. It is helping keeping electricity rates low because it costs far less than wind or solar. This plan calls for shutting them down. Ontario has some of the cleanest coal plants in North America. The SCRs that have been installed on some of the units already removes the equivalent amount of smog as would be produced by 730,000 cars. Instead of adding these technologies to the remaining coal-fired units, the government plans to shut them all down. I don't care. Over 50% of Ontario's smog comes from over the border to the south. The plan does not ensure that purchased generation from the United States does not come from much dirtier coal generation on the other side of the border. We will be paying a foreign country to pollute our air instead of cleaning up our own plants. I don't care. The Liberal long-term energy plan is copycat of what has been tried in much of Europe, except we are paying higher rates for wind and solar than anyone else in the world. It has already failed and nearly bankrupted some countries. People cannot afford to pay their energy bills, no matter how much they conserve. They even have a term for it. It's called fuel poverty. I don't care. They are building new coal plants like crazy to back up the unreliable wind power they have installed. They've blown billions of euros on a system that doesn't work and are now forced to spend billions more to fix it. I don't care. Expensive electricity will eliminate what is left of Ontario's industry. Companies are moving to other provinces and south of the border, taking jobs with them because of spiraling electricity costs. Financial analysts are saying this will create serious harm to our already fragile economy. I don't care. Okay, if knowing this plan will not do anything to help the environment, will cost billions of dollars we cannot afford to spend, tramples on the rights of citizens to have a say in their community, and will cause us to lose thousands of jobs that may never come back, what is so great about this plan anyway? It is green. So it is good. You do realize that, just because someone calls something green does not automatically make it so? This plan will have a negligible effect on the air quality. It makes people ill. It poisons our watershed. It kills wildlife, and will create record debts and deficits. I don't care. Your cappuccino machine will not work during the blackouts that are sure to follow. I must coffee. Where do I sign the petition to stop this plan?